Hello everybody, I'm Nicad. We are playing Feed the Beast SMP. We're on a server. We're on the Nebulous Server. This is the Nebulous FTB server. There's also a vanilla, which we'll probably also be getting on. We're just kind of waiting on that for another guy. When I was talking to you, or when I asked you the other day in the video which you would prefer, if you wanted me to continue with the single player, if you wanted me to do look into doing a server play, most of you, I think all of you in fact, were in favor of the server. So I had contacted Rob, the guy who runs the server. He's actually online right now, Rob PM88, and asked him if, or just for some advice on setting up a server, because that was ultimately the direction I decided to go. That I was going to set up my own server, and in the course of talking with him, he kind of convinced me that was probably kind of a bigger commitment than I was really willing to make. Like, it sounds like it's a pretty hectic ordeal to try to get one set up and kind of populated with a bunch of people, especially with a bunch of people who make Let's Plays and that kind of thing. So, in talking to him and then talking to some of the other guys on the server, this is ultimately what ended up happening. Now I'm on the Nebulous server. So this is where we're going to be playing. I know a few of you guys had invited me onto your server, and I really appreciate that. That was really cool of you to do, and I really do appreciate that. But for the most part, I think this is probably going to be a little bit better of a fit. A few of you, well, especially Moo and Retro, thank you very much. But I think the main thing there is that I don't know if we would be able to connect a whole lot. You guys are in GMT, and I'm about 6 hours ahead of you, 5 or 6 hours ahead of you. So playing together would be kind of a problem, I think. And so that's just why, and most of these guys are North American. There's a couple British. Rob is actually Irish. Niall's Irish. Doom Plugs, I think, on the East Coast here. So I think this is just probably going to work out a little bit better. Still like to do something with you guys. Maybe we could work something out. But yeah, for now, this is what we're going to do. So I think the first steps we need to do, it's been a while since we kind of first started up FTB. It's been a couple months. I think we started that world in December. So I don't entirely remember all the steps we have to go through to kind of get up and going, but I think the first thing we're going to want to do this time, now that we've had some experience, is to get some soul shards. Once we got soul shards, then we can really kind of get active. We can get making some stuff, building some stuff. A lot of the guys here, I think this server's been around for a couple months now. They recently just switched to the Ultimate Pack, which is what we're using now. And so they're kind of a bit ahead of me. A lot of them have, you know, quantum suits and things like that. So we're gonna have to catch up. Fortunately, we're not using GregTech hard mode, so it should be fairly simple to catch up once we get some of this stuff into production. One of the big things I want to start out with, since I don't think this mod has Traincraft, is a steel factory. And for that, for what I have in mind, we're going to need to get a Wither Skeleton spawner shard. And for that, we're going to need to get to the Nether, and I don't think I have even found some lava yet. I think I heard some down there. I built a, one of the first things I did was dug down to bedrock, and I found some diamonds. And picked up some other stuff. There's some iron, a bunch of this Zycore, which is apparently useful now. You can do some cool stuff. They've updated to the latest version of Zycraft, so that is in the game. A lot of neat things you can do with this now. Blue Zycordite, I guess you can make these ingots. You can make plates, bricks, and a whole bunch of stuff. So that's a whole new mod we're gonna have to check out. There's also... Oh, I was looking at batteries. I need copper still. I haven't got copper yet. What was I gonna look at? Oh. So for the macerator now, the recipe is just this. So that's pretty simple. But we just need the copper, and then we can start getting into that some of that stuff. And actually, while I was talking here a moment earlier, I think I saw some. Right there, there's one. That's not nearly enough, but it's a start. There's an extreme hills biome just kind of up from this river. There's a swamp over that way. So, we're kind of a far ways out from spawn, too. We're out at minus 3,000 here. I think there's another guy over in that direction, maybe, kind of up that way, and then Rob is actually a little bit over there. So we're not too far out, but this is actually further than I wanted to go. One of the hardest things I find in this mod is... What was I doing here? Oh, I know what I want to do. Plant some rubber trees. We need rubber. One of the hardest things to do in this mod, I find, is to find a good place to start building. There's just so many options as to what you can do. 1, 2... You know what, we'll space them 5. There. There's just so many options in what you can... Like the kinds of biomes you can build in, that kind of thing, that it makes it very difficult to decide where you want to build. There we go. Let's get some bone meal. It's kind of weird. Oh, and here comes the rain. I have particles turned off, so we don't have to hear it. But we do have to hear the thunder, I guess. So I'm just going to use these trees, I think, to get some rubber saplings, or to get some saplings. Not so much for the sticky resin, but we may as well make a tree tap anyway. Where's the resin on here? There. And there. Did I get that other one, or did it just kind of disappear? Oh, there we go. So yeah, we're not doing anything with the other guys on the server just yet. We'll get into that in the coming episodes. We'll do some stuff with them, find some stuff we can do, play around with them. Maybe we'll go do some Twilight Forest or something. We'll figure something out, but for now, I just want to kind of get the base started, a little bit set up. And so next episode is probably when we're going to start doing that. One of the big things I want to do is get a... Actually, let's chop these down while I'm talking. One of the big things I want to do is get a boiler going up pretty fast. And I'm not sure whether to just use blazes, because that would be able to power... at least the size of boiler that I would want to start with. But, it seems like it would just be a lot more efficient to use wither skeletons, and I don't know if they've actually fixed that bug yet either. Where the wither skeleton turns into a regular skeleton. They might not have. When you look in NEI here... is it a wither skeleton? Yeah. So the only option you have is this wither spawner thing. And the skull. So... even in creative, there's no real way to get wither skeletons, for whatever reason. I don't know why they wouldn't let you spawn them. So I don't know if maybe the spawner thing hasn't been fixed either. Maybe that's just some kind of bug actually in Minecraft. Oh, let's grab that. Did that disappear? Oh no, it's not even down here. There we go. Let's make, let's use the sapphires. Let's make another axe. There we go. Break some of this. There we go. Nice. Oh, come on. Nice. And we might go visiting some people. We might go look around at what some of the other people's bases are like. I don't really want to kind of just start intruding on people, but these guys, Doom and Nile and Rob, they seem pretty open to having people come over and take a look around. So maybe we'll do some of that at some point here. I've been to a couple of their bases. I sort of remember where they are. I don't think I've been to Doom's. That was pretty close. Oh, there's one. So we had, what, we started with 9, now we got 10, so we're kind of making a profit on this. I'd like to, what I want to do, man. I guess this is, I haven't really ever played much on servers. I guess this is just a common feature of servers, where it just is constantly storming and raining because it never gets reset by people sleeping that often. Something we'll have to learn to deal with, I guess. Unless maybe somebody's got one of those weather things going. I don't know. That'd be kind of a dick move. Not even clearing up in the day. There we go. Okay. So kind of between episodes, I think what I'm going to do is a little bit more of the branch mining, get some copper, get us into a position to make some machines, and then I'll do that actually on camera, start getting us set up over here. Let's get up a little bit higher here. Though I don't know if this is a brilliant idea in the lightning storm, maybe we're going to get zapped. Hopefully not. I don't know if it works that way or not. Never really taken the time to find out. Wow! That was like almost right on us. So anyway, this is basically a peninsula. This kind of cuts through from the ocean on the other side. And then there's just the swamp and the extreme hills, and I think there's another snow biome over there. But I haven't even looked over at what's in that direction. There might not be even anything there. I think it's just another ocean over there. Looks like we got a little bit of oil over there we could go get at some point. I'm thinking what we're going to do is... I've been playing some SimCity a little bit lately. So one of the thoughts I was having is, you know what, we can make concrete in this game, and it looks reasonably like concrete. Like it's not quite smooth stone. It does look more like poured concrete, and so that would be a good concrete, not concrete. So that would be a good material for building, say, a more modern city. That would be something we could look into doing. I think that would be pretty neat. For that, you need this rebar. And that's aluminum or titanium. Really? No. Yeah, here we go. Rolling machine. Iron. Bronze. Steel gets you 8. Refined iron gets you 6. So steel would probably be more the way to go here. So I kind of want to look into making the steel factory. We'll need to make kind of a coke factory first. Maybe over this side will be our industrial area. And then... well, I don't know. We got that swamp there. Maybe this side will be the industrial side. And then we'll go see how far this goes. It looks reasonably large. I'm not sure what's over on the other side of it. I came kind of from that side. I had set out from spawn and ended up going around a huge kind of tundra over there to get over here. So that'll be something we'll take a look at. I am going to build that steel factory regardless. Somewhere. Probably over here. Yeah. And then I want to get a diamond factory going. We can kind of combine that. With the steel factory, we'll just kind of shunt all the coal that comes through first through the coke ovens, and then if they're all full, it'll go into the diamond factory, and that'll be that. So that's kind of the plan. I'm not sure how long this episode's been running, so I think I might just end it here. And actually, I'll go check the time. I'll be right back. Yeah, so we've been going for about 15 minutes here. I think I'm going to end it. Just because I'm not really prepared yet to do some of the stuff I want to do, but I wanted to get a video out just to let you guys know what's going on. In between episodes, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get some of the copper together, and then in the next episode, we'll start getting a little bit more of our base set up. Yeah. So yeah, once again, I am Nicad. We are playing Feed the Beast SMP. We are on the Nebulous server. There'll be links to some of the other guys in the description, the guys who put out YouTube videos. But other than that, thank you for watching. Take care.